Alright. How we doing, guys? It is a Sunday afternoon in sunny. Well, I say it's sunny. It looks a bit cloudy now from looking out my window. Um, it's still a very warm day. I've just finished nights. I'm off for 5 days now, so going to get to a lot of jobs. Specifically speaking, sending packages to the winners, and also to a couple of guys that I need to send some packages to off the YouTube community. So tomorrow is going to be the day. For you guys in the States, I've looked it up. It'll probably take around 10 days, I think, for the parcel to get to you. So just keep holding out for me if you can. This video is going to be a competition video. I am like on 137. Is it 137 subscribers? I think. As you can probably tell, I'm well behind with subscriber contest vids. So yeah, I'm just trying to kind of like play catch up at the moment. So this is going to be my 100 sub contest vid. I mentioned in my last video that for every 100 subs I get, I'm going to do a key, a surprise key prize. So for whoever wins this, they'll get they might get more than one key. It depends on how generous I'm feeling, really, or it depends on what I've got in my in the stock. So I'm going to give you guys till I want to say the 20th of August. Let's say the 20th of August. It gives about, it's the 20th today, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it gives you 4 weeks to get in for it. So yeah, I'm going down to London for a week at some point. So in August. So I'm not too sure if I'll be around on the 20th. But anyway, I mean, like last time, I gave it a couple of days after anyway. So just go with the flow, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions for you guys to answer. Some comic book related, some YouTuber related, and some film related, because you know how much I'm into my films. I was thinking this the other day from my last competition, but no one said Jonah Hex was a bad film. Like Josh Brolin as Jonah Hex. That was a fucking awful film. I think that's one of 2 Marvel films I've actually ever watched and started watching, switched off halfway through. The other one being Ghost Rider 2. Fucking terrible film. So anyway, yeah, let's get started with the questions. Okay, so number 1, what is your favourite variant cover? If you are new to the YouTube community, or you're new to the the comic book collecting show kind of thing, I'll just let you put your favourite cover in. That's understandable if you don't have like a variant or something like that. I'm sure that many of you out there have. Mine is this one for the time being, which is the gold badge of Judge Dredd. I love this cover. It's so awesome. Really do love this cover. It's very cool. I would love to kind of like, I think was it Comic Con? No, it wasn't. Who was it now? Was it Hero Hunter, who's done like I could be wrong on this, but I think he's just done like a man cave type thing, and he's just got like a wall of comic books. I mean, I'd like something like that, but just something like a bit smaller maybe, and this one would definitely be on that wall. So yeah, thanks very much for that. I'm sure it was Hero... I'm sure it's Hero Hunter. I could be wrong. But yeah, awesome. Next one. Which comic book should get its own film? Now I went with, for this one, I went for The Legion of Monsters for this. Recently, Studio announced that they were going to start doing like something similar to the Avengers, with like old monsters. So they were going to do like a mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula, werewolf, that kind of stuff, just to kind of like all put them into like one big film. And it kind of got me thinking how awesome it would be for a Legion of Monsters film. Having Ghost Rider and Morbius, Man-Thing, that kind of thing. It'd just be awesome to have all them in one film. just being, you know, I don't know, vigilantes, I guess. I suppose that's what you call them. I don't really know what they are. Not Ghost Riders. Ghost Riders are vigilante. But yeah, that would be awesome. Number 3, a shout out to a new YouTuber, in terms of being a new YouTuber. There's guidelines if we're gonna split hairs and stuff. Someone who's below 100 subscribers, we'll say that for instance. He might not necessarily be new, but someone that just needs some more subscribers. Mine's going to be a new guy called Kenneth Brown. It seems like an absolute character. Love people that are on YouTube community. Just helps excite things a little bit. So yeah, he also plays guitar. I play guitar, Kenneth, just so you know. So maybe we should get together and jam sometime. If you fancy, flying to the UK for 7 hours, I'm always up for that. So yeah, get him subscribed if you haven't already. I'm sure you won't regret it. Your favourite, number 4, your favourite comic book related your favourite Batman related comic. Now, it doesn't have to be necessarily Batman. It could be something to do with Batwoman or Batgirl or Nightwing, whatever you want. Just as long as it's Batman related. I went for Detective Comics number 298. It's not the first appearance of Clayface, but I think it's something like, I don't know, I can't really remember what this is now. It is kind of like the first appearance because this is like him in his kind of like true Clayface form thing. I think that's right. Anyway, could be wrong on that, but yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Clayface. I think I said this when I first put this video on like a showcase, so on one of my videos, and he's always been one of my favourite Batman villains, and I would love to see him in a film. Shame he's not as popular as some of the other related characters. Number 5, a book you paid too little for. I know it kind of defeats the object, like, but you ever bought a comic and thought, damn, I probably conned them a little bit. I probably should have paid a fair bit more for that than what I did. And you kind of go away from it feeling a little bit, I don't want to say guilty, but happy, but at the same time, sad because you've just kind of like done someone out with like 50 quid or something like that. So I don't know, but yeah, mine was this from one of my previous hauls, which was Beta Ray Bill, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, or it is one of, I don't know, first comic book appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Boom, right, got it out. Yeah, so I paid like, I had like a huge run of Mighty 4 comics. I've said this recently, and I paid like a £5 for like 20 of these books, and this was just in it. So I'm sorry for the glare that you're getting. It's absolutely terrible. And to be fair, I'm not too sure if you can hear that noise outside in the background, but we have a thing here in Fleetwood, and it's called Tram Sunday. Basically, we just celebrate trams. Google it. It's a huge kind of like town festival type thing, where people just get shit faced all night, all day, all night. Just Google it. If you ever fancy coming over and going out for Tram Sunday, let me know. I live in Fleetwood. You won't regret it. Promise you. It's awesome thing, celebrating trams. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop being weird. But yeah, I paid. I don't know what I would come to. Probably about 30p for this, if so I kind of felt a little bit bad because I thought, these go for, it's an expensive comic to get hold of really for what it is. So yeah, happy days, but at the same time sad days because I feel like I'm robbed somebody, but I don't give a shit, it's alright. Number 6, one book you would send to CGC. I know a lot of us are kind of divided with the whole CGC, PGX, whatever kind of thing, but that isn't what this is about really. It's just about like what CGC, PGX, whatever you want to call it. Which book would you send away and why? I had kind of a bit of trouble thinking about this, but when it comes to slabbing my books, it's going to be a case of not slabbing a lot of them, as much as I would like to slab them all of my books, just to keep them preserved. But obviously, because I don't have that much money, I would just slab them just to showcase them like in my room. have them kind of like propped up, kind of showcase it. And I think this would be an absolutely cool one to have as like a, just having it there in your in your collection. And this is Marvel Tales #2. Kind of shows you like they're all reprints within this book, but I thought in terms of like showing off something which looks so kind of vintage and very cool, like I thought this would be like awesome. It's going to be a very low grade, whatever it would come back as, but it'd be awesome to have it like in my room showcasing it. And I don't necessarily need to CGC it to do that, but I don't know. I just think they look really cool, slab books. I don't. Maybe as sad as it sounds, but yeah, I thought this would be pretty ideal in terms of having something showcased. So anyway, just to recap, guys, you got till the 20th of August, maybe a little bit later, depending on what happens with this little trip down south I do. Shout out to Kenneth Brown, get him subscribed, get him over 50 subscribers. And also, just awesome. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, guys. I'm trying to play catch up a lot of the time, but it doesn't work out with the shifts that I work, sadly. So people who are getting packages, you know who you are. They will be sent on Monday. So peace out, and I love you all. Take it easy. Bye.